All right, hello everyone and welcome. Excited to have you all here. We are finishing up Marvel Champions Mad Titan Shadow today. This is it, the final one. We're going against Loki. Win, lose, or draw. I'm gonna be done with this series just because I'm ready to move on from Spectrum. I still need to try Warlock. I still need to try War Machine. I feel like there's someone else I haven't played, and then supposedly the Hood is coming out. I think this week it's coming out, or end of this week or something. And I want to be able to dive into that and check that game out more, or I guess next week, not this week. But yeah, so win, lose, draw. We're moving on. This is it. Hopefully it goes all right. Unless I lose like in 3 turns, then I'll play again. But Nolan, I want to shout out to you for being here already. Thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna dive right into it. But before we do, a couple of housekeeping stuff, if you don't mind. Make sure to hit the like button if you like what I'm doing here. If you like this video and I'm playing all right and whatnot. Make sure to hit subscribe, turn on notifications so you know that when I'm going live. Below in the description, you'll see Instagram, you'll see Patreon, you'll see the Etsy shop, you'll see the Discord, you'll see the merchandise, you'll see the Amazon affiliate links. You all know what they do. So feel free to peruse them and check them out later. So let us jump right into the table. I forgot to read the story from last time. I probably should have done that. So we'll read the story from last time and then we'll read this story. All right. So this was after defeating Hela and victory. So we found the Norn stones. So we added them to our campaign pool. So we'll get it for this time around. But we did not get Odin's armor. So we don't get Odin, which I wish I would have glanced at that because I would have maybe spent another time or two doing that. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's a really dark screen for some reason. Oh, it's the book. Weird. Okay, so going on to the comic. Father, are you alright? Aye, lad. Only my pride was hurt. It's your brother I'm worried about. Right now the bastard sits on my throne, and who knows what mischief he will do with that boar-damned Infinity Gauntlet. Then we take it from him and win your throne back. Indeed, for Asgard and Midgard alike. Oh, how I've been looking forward to this. So, with this game, we have everything set up, and the big gimmick, it seems, is that there's a bunch of different Lokis, which I will shuffle up in a second, and we start with a random one, and it looks like we swap them out randomly. So I'm doing standard version. All right, so there's Rookie, which is one version of Loki. That seems too easy. I'm doing standard on everything else. I figured I might as well just do standard with this. 2 versions of Loki. Expert would be 3 and 4 would be heroic. So open the dungeons is in play for campaign instructions. We shuffled inside and back. Shawarma is in our deck. System Shock was not in the campaign pool. Infinity Stones 1B was not completed, so we don't have to worry about that. Norn Stones is in our campaign pool, and Odin is not. So I think we have everything rule-wise pretty good. We just have to shuffle everything up, and we have to pick our first Loki. So the first main scheme, or the only main scheme, not the first one, says set aside each copy of Loki villain aside, out of play. Put the war in Asgard, which is this one, side scheme into play. Shuffle the encounter deck. Reveal one set aside Loki villain at random, and reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck. So we're starting with kind of a double whammy here. First one, oh good. This is like the one I didn't want because I have 2 side schemes in play. So he's a 2/2, 20 hit points. I think they're all 20 hit points. Loki cannot take damage while a side scheme is in play, so it kind of forces my hand to focus on this stuff. And we have to defeat him and then one other Loki, unless Loki switches out. So the other thing we have to do is put in reveal a top card from the Infinity Stone deck, Time Stone. So its special is to discard 4 cards from your deck and place 1 threat in the main scheme for each different card type discarded this way. And then place it in the discard pile. And then for those that don't remember, the Infinity Gauntlet is a 1/1. After the attached villain activates, resolve the special ability of each Infinity Stone in play. So that'll be fun to deal with. So Loki is essentially now at 3/3. He's starting 1 acceleration token, gets 1 boost icon automatically. So it effectively is a 4/4. With a boost card getting, which really stinks. And when Loki is defeated, advance to a random set aside villain unless we hit our counter amount. So let's shuffle these up really fast. So open the dungeons on the side here. Gives a boost icon, like I said. When defeated, each player chooses 1 captive ally from the campaign's campaign set and puts them into play under their control. Flip this card over. Now I kind of saw that the card on the other side isn't great, but I didn't read it, so I don't know what's over there. Honestly, the allies, some of them are kind of good. Kinda. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about them yet. But I do know I want to get rid of War in Asgard. The problem is, well, if I do that, right, if I get rid of War in Asgard first, there is 7 scheme on it right now. And it gives an acceleration token. So that's one of the big reasons I want to get rid of it, right? I have up to 12, but 12 doesn't feel like a lot. 18 last game didn't feel like that much near the end, so I'm a little worried about that. The reason I'm worried about defeating it is because I have to reveal another Infinity Stone card, which isn't ideal. It's not awful, it's not ideal, but it does allow us to swap this Loki with another one. Could be good. So, let's see how this goes. Finish shuffling this up. We'll draw. My Norn Stone is in here. It gives me a +1/+1/+1. And I get basically a free flip or a free refresh of my hero. All right. So 6 cards. So we have Shawarma, which is always great. Pulsar Shield, Gamma Blast, Spider-Man, Energy, and Chase Him Down. So Chase Him Down is gonna be basically useless, so we don't need that. Now Shawarma and Spider-Man I like the idea of, because I could thwart with him right away for a good amount. Problem is Gamma Blast could be good. My only worry with Gamma Blast is I can't do damage, and I need to do 7 right off the bat. So even if I did 1, which would be 5, 6, well, I could get rid of it. I could do enough between this and going to photon mode, and whatever Loki comes out, hit him in the face good, right? It's not a terrible idea. I'm just gonna get really hit by the stones right away, but maybe that's not a terrible thing either. All right, let's do that. We're gonna throw away Pulsar Shield because we're essentially only using it as a resource card, so we might as well see what the next one is. Strength, which is even worse. Okay, maybe we shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Alrighty, so let's jump into this. We'll flip over. We're gonna go to our thwarting ability to remove. Actually, so we'll be able to do 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll remove the 1 off of the main just to kind of keep that down a bit. I don't know how much that's going to be coming into play as an issue or not. So, all right. So we will use Shawarma to pay for Spider-Man. He's going to come in and thwart for 3. He gets +2 when he first comes in. So that's going to take off of this. Then we're just going to do it with ourselves. 1, 1, 2. That's 4. All right. So when defeated, reveal the top card of the Infinity Stone deck. Swap Loki with a random set aside Loki. So Space Stone, not great. We get rid of our acceleration token, which is the best thing. I think when swap Loki, they should replace the Loki card that is in play with one of the remaining set aside ones. Okay, so we don't shuffle him in a chance to get him, right? It's got to be a brand new Loki. And then we put the Loki in with the other ones. So, see what new Loki is? Alright, so it's the scheming one. So Stalwart and Victory 1. So he's a 3-1, still has 20 health. Essentially he's a 4-2 right now. Okay, that's not terrible. Alright, let us... Ugh, I hate using this much for Gamma Blast, but oh, I didn't put life on Loki. That's silly. I hate using 2 of these for Loki, or not for Loki, for Gamma Blast, but I feel like we have to. So, all right, so we're changing to our attack. We do 1 damage, which is gonna bring him down to 19. I'll do this all in 1 second. It's gonna take a little bit. Then Gamma does another 7, so that brings it down to 12, right? Because it's 8 total. Yeah. Oops. So that brings him down to 12. So big hits, big swings, pretty good. We'll refresh until all of this happens. Alrighty, so that is that. Let's put one threat in the scheme. Oh, I have to draw up before I forget. 2, 4, 5. Because actually I might get a defense card, which might be helpful. Photon, Blade, Surprise Attack, Death Focus, and Spider Girl. Alright. Put one threat onto the main scheme. Now Loki's attacking for 2. 2 and gets an automatic, move this over just so I'm looking at it, an automatic boost icon. So I'm gonna let it hit me. I'm gonna hope for the best right now. So 1, 2, 1, another 2. So 2, 3, 4 damage to me. Giant. Ironically, well, not ironically, but probably the best thing to happen to me. 2, 3, 4. So it brings me down to 7 life. Let me just make sure I did that right. That was 1. Plus 1 is 2. That's 3. That's 4. Okay. So after attached villain activates, which we just did all that, resolve the special ability of each Infinity Stone in play, and then we'll be discarding them. So we'll do this one first. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck and place 1 threat on the main scheme for each different card type discarded this way. Place this in that discard pile. So we have an upgrade, an event, and an upgrade. So that's 2. And 2. Alright. Then this one. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion in play, engage with you. And what's fun is the minion's gonna get to attack me. Because I'm still on Loki's phase. Wow. There are not a lot of minions in this deck, are there? There we go. Oh good, he's a 4 attack too. And he comes in with toughness, even better. Alright, so after Loki attacks and damages a character, stun that character. Ugh. Wow. I'm gonna have to. Jeez. I have to take it with Spider-Man. Because I can't take 4 damage and be stunned. It's just too much. So Spider-Man gets knocked out. Alright. So now we finally get to the actual bad cards. First, bad card is our obligation. Cool. Can't change energy forms. Alright. That was a terrible first round. Let's hope for better. So, we can't change energy forms, which stinks. Which means we really can't use photon speed. Ooh, and I can't. I have to flip down. So I have to get rid of loss of control. Problem is, he's gonna scheme for 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna be up to 9 without boost cards. No, 10, 11. He would win. Wow, that's a really terrible card. We have to attack him and win. Okay. Wow. Jeez. Okay. If we put Blade in, is that good for us? Blade at least. I can't really do Blade. So my thought is maybe if I put in Blade, right, would be good. But it's almost better to get Spider Girl in there. I guess we can get Blade out too. So I'm actually going to throw away Death Focus and Surprise Attack to put in Spider Girl to stun and confuse my minion, Loki. So he's got a whole lot of stuff going on there. And I guess I'll throw away Photon Speed just to put Blade in, even though I really can't use Blade yet. But man, I'm in a tough spot. That is not great. Alright, so kind of what I'm looking at here is I could thwart a little bit and flip over and hope for the best. I could attack Lofi and... Well, I could... Okay. So what I could do is I could use my Nornstone already and take out Lofi. But I really don't have to worry about him because he's tough and confused for right now. So he's okay. So I'm almost thinking I'm just going to start attacking Loki and hoping for the best, which I think is what we're going to do. So Spider Girl is going to attack Loki and do 2 damage. Bringing this down to, oops, 10. We can swing for 4. Bringing that down to 6. Oh, I wish I had one more. Because I could have gotten rid of this Loki. But that's alright. Alright, yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to swing for 4. Bringing this Loki down to 6. Yeah, it feels like a character you just got, or a villain you gotta be aggressive with. Holy cow. So he's down to 6. 4, 5, 6. Still can't change energy forms, which is fine for right now. So the other question I'm kind of fielding in my head is it worth going to my other side to try to get rid of this card? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. The positive would be Loki would scheme for 3, 4, 5. This would bring up to 9. So as long as I don't get a 3, a 3 boost icon, I'm okay. But that, man, that's cutting it close. No, we're not gonna do that. We'll just let Spider Girl take the hit. He's gonna use his tough. I'm just not gonna change forms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we got anything interesting here. Chase him down. Crew quarters. Clobber, a genius, and audacity. All right. I mean, Clobber can make things interesting. Let us... Okay. Threat goes up 1. That's up to 4. Loki's attacking for 2 with 1. We're going to be blocking with Spider Girl. So 2 plus a boost plus 2 more boosts is a lot of damage. Spider Girl gets taken out. Lofi goes, but he is, or it is, whatever it is, stunned. So nothing happens. Oh, sorry, I forgot to flip this over. So now he gets the Reality Stone. Next time I'll have to discard an ally, upgrade, or support you control. Ooh, that's going to be this one. Unless I put another one in play, which I probably won't be able to. So that's good to know. It's really good to know. Okay, and our back card. Attached to your identity. That's probably good. You cannot make basic attacks or play attack events. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. That's terrible. That is terrible. Wow, okay. So Clobber's useless. We have crew quarters, which is something. I need a lightning and a science. So I can use these. I can exhaust her. Wow, this is just bad. This is really bad. All right, let us. All right, I can't make a basic attack. I have to flip this card over because I'm about to lose it anyway. Or I could play crew quarters. So I think that's what we're gonna have to do. All right, let's attack with Blade, and we're actually gonna throw away Clobber, and he's gonna do 2 damage. We'll do 2 damage to Loki. I feel like I'm gonna have to redo this soon. This is not going well. We will then throw away a genius to put crew quarters into play. It's always a great sign. And we're going to flip. We exhaust crew quarters to heal 1 damage. So we're back up to 8. That's something. We're going to exhaust Monica to get rid of loss of control. So at least that's something. We're going to spend our science and a wild resource to discard our enchantress card. That's it. We're going to hope he doesn't scheme out. That's my grand strategy. At least I get 6 cards, so that's something. 2, 4, 6. Let's see. Surprise, endurance, speed of light, photon speed, ready to rumble, and power of aggression, which isn't great. Alright. Threat goes up by another 1. So now Loki schemes for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He won. Wow, that was a quick defeat. Holy cow. Alright. I'm not even 100% sure what I should have done better. That was rough. That was really rough. Alright, we'll set this up again. I mean, losing in 26 minutes. Not ideal. So, let me talk this out while we do this. What kind of really screwed me up, obviously, was Lofi. Was not great to get. That was really tough. I feel like the stones I got were manageable. Like, they weren't terrible. I mean, I had 2 different chances at Loki, and they were both bad for me. I don't know. Jeez. First time I faced Loki before round 1 was over. I can see it. I know there's one where he has like 3 attack, right? So 3 attack. Yeah, there he is. A 3 attack Loki, a 4, a 5, and I mean, you can do 8 damage without even trying. Like, that's. I mean, this isn't Ronin bad, but that's rough. That is rough. Huh. All right. So let me. Hey, we lag. Good to see it. So I guess, is it better to slow play Loki or just be super aggressive off the bat? Like, I'm not even sure which is the right tack to take. If I should be aggressive or not. War and Asgard's in play. Blah, blah, blah. Reveal Infinity Stone. Okay, we'll shuffle these up. I think that's the other thing that's weird is just I'm not even sure if I should have just not went as hard and focus on minions first. But there wasn't even minions. It was just a bad stone I got. Oh look, and there's our stone again. So we're gonna get another minion out there. Let's see which Loki we get. Ah, the 3 attack Loki, even better. Just talking about it. The acceleration token, put that there. This gets 7, 6, 7. Okay, so that has 3. That has 7. Infinity Gauntlets in play. He just gets 1 if I remember. I want to make sure I don't mess that up. Yeah, top card. Okay, cool. Nope, that goes there. What did I just lost that? That goes there. Oh, quarters needs to be shuffled in. Alrighty. I gotta heal myself. And I gotta fix the screen for you all. So our hero is back up to 11. Loki is back up to 20. Oops. And our threat's back down to 1. Alrighty. Well, let's shuffle this up. Maybe I should use Nornstone faster too. I was kind of saving it, thinking maybe I could use it for like a big turn at the end. Maybe it's just try to get ahead of the curve faster. So the other thing is now, this one, I don't have to clear as fast. Because I can keep this Loki in and just kind of go toe-to-toe with him, right? Like I can just kind of go against this Loki and hope for the best. It's almost better to take out Open the Dungeons. And like I said, I don't remember what's on the other side, but get one of the heroes out there and maybe play Fendril to just kind of keep the thwart down for like a turn, possibly 2. All right, let's see what our opening hand draws for us. Alrighty, let's do this again. 2, 4, 6. Holy cow! All right, I think I'm all set. Set up. This is 7, 2, 4, 6, 7. This is 3. That is 1 with an acceleration token. Infinity Gauntlet gets 1 stone from the other side there. He's got 20 life. I think we're good. I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, nope, we are missing. I forgot to put loss of control back in there. Don't want to make it too easy. Getting loss of control was rough too, because that's the attack. Without doing basic attacks, I could still survive for a while. Like I could have picked a better time to flip. But not being able to change forms is rough. Really rough for me. And that's like my whole gimmick. Alright, let's shuffle back in. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Photon Speed, Blade, Piercing Strike, Pulsar Shield, another Piercing Strike, and Audacity. So here's the thing. Let's think about this. We definitely don't need 2 Piercing Strikes. Probably don't need 1. I like the idea of Photon Speed because I kind of want to clear out Open the Dungeons like quick, right? And just handle it. If we get Blade out there fast, I can't really defend with him, so I need to keep Piercing Strike or Pulsar Shield, and we keep Piercing Strike as our fist, but I can't play Photon Speed then. Oh yeah, this is just, hold on. Let's think about this. Why would we want Blade out right away? Because he does attack. That's really it. So Pulsar Shield would be nice. Audacity's good. If I switch to thwarting, I can just open the dungeons right off the bat and not even worry about that. God, I don't know. I wish I would have read that card on the other side. I don't want to spoil it for myself because I don't know how bad it is. Then we could use that and not use Photon Speed. Keep a fist to do an attack with him. Just throw away this card? Actually, we'll do that. We'll throw away both Piercing Strikes. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Because we'll use Audacity to pay for the boost source. For the boost resource. Yeah, alright. We'll draw 2 cards. We'll hope for the best here. Okay. Energy Duplication and Chase him down. Okay. Alrighty. Let us flip to Spectrum. So, before we pick what we're doing, actually, we're probably just going to go to the thwarting ability. And then we can get rid of Photon Speed because I'm not going to worry about that too much right yet. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on opening dungeons. Maybe that's what we have to do. So we can remove 1 thwart. I'm actually going to remove it somewhere else. Let's take it off the Asgard one. Seems like a good idea. So we're going to thwart for 3, 4. This gets cleared out. So when defeated, each player chooses 1 captive ally from the campaign set and puts it in the play under control, and then flip this card over. Okay. So we have Fendril, we have Hogan, we have Volstagg. Ooh, I like the idea of Volstagg. And Lady Sif. So Lady Sif, basically we can ready her and do 2 attacks in a row. It's not terrible. Volstagg comes in with Tough though and Retaliate. And that lets us block for a round, which might be worth a lot. Nah, I'm doing Volstagg. We're gonna put Volstagg in. Alright, let's see what's on the other side. Attached to Loki. Loki gets +4 hit points. When Loki is defeated, remove this card from the game, and it's got an acceleration token? Oh, that's terrible. Okay. It's not worth it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That was not worth... Oh my gosh, that's dumb. Okay. Well, Loki gets a dragon, so that's fun. So I have to defeat this Loki as fast as possible. Oops. Yeah, came out tough. Okay. Let's play Blade. We'll do Audacity. No. We'll use chase him down. Put Blade in the play. We're gonna throw away Photon Shield, or I'm sorry, Pulsar Shield and Photon Speed to get energy duplication into play. We are going to attack with Blade and use Audacity as the resource. So Audacity, when spent, does 1 damage. So that brings Loki down to 23, and Blade does 2 more. So he's down to 21. Should be down to almost what he started to. Cool. Now, a part of me is wondering if I want to flip my Norn Stone to just kind of thwart hard on this for a second, because I almost feel like I want to get rid of that now. Maybe? Because 2 acceleration turns is just so much. Yeah, we're going to flip this. We're going to ready our hero. We're going to thwart again for 4, just to get this down to the final 2. And hopefully that makes sense. Alright, let's... 3, 4, 5. So we got Spider-Man, Power of Aggression, Nick Fury, Spider-Girl, and Speed of Light. So at least Power of Aggression can pay for that. I might have to change forms. I don't know what that's going to happen with that. Alright. Alrighty, so threat normally goes up by 1, goes up another 1, goes up another 1. So we're at 4 threat. Good times. Now, Loki is going to attack with 3, 4, not the extra boost. I'm blocking with Volstagg. So 3, 4. Discard the top card of the Infinity Stone deck and apply its boost icons for its activation as if it were a boost card. That's fine. 3. Alright, so that's a lot of damage to tough. So now we play this ability, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. There goes Assault, that's nice. Are there just not a lot of villains in this deck? I didn't even glance at the cards. Enchantress. Put that minion into play. So it's put into play, it's not revealed. So I don't think I do the 1 revealed. Search the encounter deck and discard pile on set aside area for a copy of Seduce and attach it to your identity. Alright. Discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with you. Chat, you can double check me on this. She's not revealed, she's put into play. Which is different. So I'm pretty sure I don't have to do her 1 revealed thing. But you all can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, so she has to attack. I'll take the hit. Refresh her. Refresh her. So that's 1 damage. Alright, back card. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Shadows of the past. I don't even think it's gonna matter. So reactor, radioactive man, shuffle these in there. When reveal effects wouldn't fire. Alright, perfect. Alright, so radioactive man and reactor meltdown. This is a when defeated, I remember that. He's got a crisis icon, so I can't do the main scheme. And after radioactive man, it activates against you. Okay. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. So I need to get rid of him ASAP. Okay. This is terrible. Let us... We're going to put Spider-Girl in there and pay for him with the Power of Aggression. We are going. All right. Radioactive Man's thing says one force response. After Radioactive Man activates against you, deal 1 damage to each character you control. If he is stunned and or confused, does he activate still? I assume he doesn't, right? Because he was stunned or confused. So the activation never takes place. I always get confused with that. So I'm going to stun and confuse him right now, assuming that's the case. If he would still activate against me, actually I might still leave it. It might not make a difference, but that's what I'm doing for right now. All right, so I'm thinking I'm going to put... Oh, no, I can't put Spider-Man into play. That's dumb. Actually, that's a good point. So I can't put Spider-Man into play. Okay. The question is, do I want to attack with Spider-Girl? So I get a free block, especially with Spider-Girl. And is it worth changing forms right now? Alright, so here are the thoughts that go into mind. Nick Fury's probably not going to happen. Spider-Man could be my resource for Blade. Speed of Light might still be worth it to change forms. I'm not 100% sure why I would yet. The only reason might be the draw a card. But even with that being said, I don't think drawing a card would do it. He would try to activate and fail because of the confusion, so his ability wouldn't hit. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nolan. So Speed of Light, I could change energy forms, but I kind of need the thwart anyway. I guess I could take out Enchantress if I don't, right? I could, okay, that's what we can do. So I really want to get rid of this reactor meltdown thing. It's going to deal 1 damage to everyone, and then Spider-Girl's going to get taken out. And if Spider-Girl gets taken out, Spider-Man is back in play. Alright, so if I do the okay. Here's my thoughts. Reactor Meltdown I want to get rid of because I have to start working on that. Which is fine. If I take this out, 1 damage is done to everyone, which is fine. I couldn't activate Blade then if I play anyone else. So if I play Spider-Girl, she will die. Which would open the door to playing Spider-Man, but I can't play Blade, or I can't do anything with Blade then. Spider-Man can come in and swing for 4. Which isn't awful, but it doesn't do a whole ton. We could do, essentially, Spider-Man swinging 4 onto this, and Spider-Girl attacking Enchantress and taking Enchantress out completely. That's not terrible. But the problem is I'm about to get hit in the face really hard by Loki. Oh, Volstagg was attacked. He should have retaliated. Even though he had toughness on, because he was still attacked. He just doesn't take the damage. I think Loki's actually down 1. I think Loki's actually at 20 from retaliate. I don't think I ever did that. But you can double check me too, because I'm pretty sure... Because it's just after the character's attacked, which he was. So I assume he would still do retaliate. So... Alright, do we want to take out Enchantress, or do we want to focus in on Loki? Enchantress is only swinging for 1. It's not terrible. We do have to worry about Radioactive Man, because Radioactive Man's going to start doing 1 damage to all my friendly characters soon, which is terrible. So, we could do Spider-Girl and Spider-Man to take out Radioactive Man, and I might actually just move this over here then. Maybe that's the better play. And then just let Loki has life. And worry about him next round. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, so the stun and confuse is actually gonna hit Enchantress instead. I just played Spider Girl, so I don't have any new information or anything. We're going to thwart off of this. So when defeated, deal 1 damage to each friendly character in play. So I go down 1. 9. Oh, can you all hear me okay? Apparently my bit rate is freaking out. Oh, okay. I think I fixed it. Okay. So that got rid of that. I did 1. 1. 1. And 1. Okay, everyone's got 1 friendly damage done. The crisis icon is gone, so that's at least something. Spider Girl can do 2 damage to Radioactive Man. And she gets kind of knocked out. Not kind of, she does get knocked out. We can play Spider-Man by energy duplication and getting rid of Speed of Light and Nick Fury. So he comes in swinging 4 now because he gets the +2. And we're going to take out Radioactive Man. I think that's going to be it. I think that's it. I think that's kind of the best we can hope for right now. And then we have to start working on thwarting again. So, alright, let's refresh. I think we're actually going to block with Volstagg and hope he doesn't die. No, he will die. 3, 4. Yeah, he's going to die. Okay. 2, 4, 5. Let's see if we got anything good here. Photon Speed, Blue Marvel, Ironheart, Genius, and Speed of Light. Alright. That's not terrible. So, threat. 1, 1, 2. That's 3 total. So 1, 2, 3 brings it to 7. Loki's going to attack. Swinging for 4. I'm just gonna block with Volstagg. He has to do it. 4. Don't be any boost icons. Hey, none. Okay. Oh wait, doesn't make a difference. He had 1 damage. So that takes out Volstagg. I guess he actually goes in my deck. So he can be shuffled back in. Alright, so we get an Infinity Stone card. It's the Power Stone. So we will be stunned. And if we're already stunned, we take 3 damage. So Enchantress is stunned. So nothing happens with her. And back card. Loki's Crown. Attached to Loki. After you make a basic attack against Loki, spend a Science and Fist resource and discard this card. Basically, he gets a scheme +1. Cool. Cool. Alrighty, so let's figure out what to do. I feel like I have to use Photon Speed, right? Like, it's silly not to at this point. So if I use Photon Speed, we can at least reduce this by 4 and get somewhat back down to normal, right? War in Asgard, I feel like I need to get rid of, but I need to get rid of that too. Oh my gosh, I don't know. So we do that. We can have 2 cards left and use the energy duplication to get Blue Marvel, which will let us change forms. Problem is we can't use Blade once again, which is terrible. It's really frustrating. Or instead of all this, we could play Ironheart, so we get a blocker in for a round, right? And we get to draw a card. We don't use Blue Marvel. We use Blue Marvel and Photon Speed instead. Or I'm sorry, do energy duplication and Blue Marvel to play Photon Speed. We still do our 4. We have 2 cards. One is Speed of Light, lets us change an energy form and draw another card. If we reduce that by 4, it's down to 3. I don't really need the thwart, so it's almost worth it now to switch and start attacking really hard. That's my thought, at least. I'll start attacking really hard because I'm going to get stunned anyway. And hopefully we can switch back over soon. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change forms. Let's switch to the attacking form. And we're gonna draw a card. Shawarma. Ooh, that changes some things. Huh, okay. We drew our card. We deal 1 damage. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it to Loki. Get him down to 19. Like the worst one to be. 19 and 9. So many tokens. Okay. So Loki's down to 19. Now, Blue Marvel's back in play. The only good thing about that would be is if we need to switch to thwarting again. Oh, but we don't need to worry about that because we have photon speed. So it might be a bit of a waste of Shawarma, but I kind of don't care. Or we can keep Shawarma for a round. So my thought is I can play Ironheart, I'll draw another card, and we'll be able to draw a card. Photon speed is going to let us change back to thwart anyway, which is where I want to end up on, but I don't want to be yet. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to throw away Genius to play Ironheart, draw another card. It's another photon speed. Okay. So we have our 3 heroes out. Okay. So we can attack for 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bringing Loki down a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I think what I'm gonna do. I think we should keep the Shawarma just in case, right? That makes the most logical sense. Yeah, so let's play Photon Speed and let's use Energy Duplication to change to the Photon Energy one. Remove 1 threat from a scheme. Which one do we want to do it from? Do we want to remove War in Asgard is what the question really comes down to. We would want to, if we want this. The only thing that's bad is we would swap Loki's out. I don't know if I would get anything bad. Well, I mean, he's already the aggressive Loki. And is that awful? I have that handled for a bit. No, I'm actually gonna not worry about War in Asgard yet. I'll do the 1 to just move it down to 1, but I'm just gonna leave that the 1. Then we do 4 threat removal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring that down to 3. 1, 2, 4. Okay, so that's used. Now I'm gonna attack with Blade, and I'm gonna use Blue Marvel as the resource. Yeah, and we'll do 2 damage to Loki. So he goes down to 2. Let us attack with Ironheart for 1. Do we want to worry about Enchantress? No, we're not even going to worry about her. I'm just going to chalk that 1 damage up around to it, just losing. And Spider-Man Miles Morales does another 2 damage. On the Loki, bring him down to 10. So we still have Photon Speed and Shawarma in our hands. The idea being, if we get a big card, we can buy it. Hopefully we get something big, like a Nick Fury would be really nice right now. Photon Speed, because this is going to go up a decent amount again, and I want to keep that under control. So I don't want to get rid of Photon Speed. There's no sense of using it yet because there's only 3 there. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's refresh and hope this was the right move. We have 2. So 3 is Gamma Blast. Perfect. 4 is Gamma Blast and 5 is Energy. Okay. Hold on, if I'm stunned, I can't do attack events, right? That's how that works. I need to status guards. If you are stunned, attacks or attack or use an attack ability, discard the stun card instead. Alright, so I would need to actually physically attack first. Alright, that's important for a little bit because I might be using a ton of Gamma. So Thor goes up 1 normally, then another 2. So that's up to 6, so he's halfway there. Loki is attacking for 3, 4. Ironheart's blocking whatever's coming, which is a boost. And if the villain's attacking and this damage does damage to the character, stun that character. Oh, joke's on you. Ironheart's taken out. Ironheart did what Ironheart does best. Now, afterward, we would do this, so we are now stunned. The Power Stone is used. Now, Enchantress is going to attack for 1. I'm just going to take it. Take the hit. Just call that a day. Okay, that's all good. Now we turn over. Oh good, the villain attacks you. Of course it does. And everyone else, right? No, just the villain. Just the villain attacks me. Alright, Spider-Man's gonna block it. Whatever's coming. And then we have to do Infinity Gauntlet again, which is terrible. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we do this again, right? Because after the attached villain activates, which you did, resolve the special ability. Otherwise, put this card into play. It's going to be discard the top 4 cards of your deck, put 1 threaten. Alright. Okay, that clears up a lot. So, that was fun. And I hated it. But luckily, we can take out this Loki and do Photon. Okay, we have some options. I'm still not loving that Enchantress is gonna be sticking around for a little bit, but that's just what it is. So we're gonna swing with Spectrum to just get remove the stun before I forget about that. So let's use Shawarma with our Gamma Blast. We're gonna change to Gamma. Does 1 damage to Loki, which is brings him down to 9, plus a 7 more brings him down to 2, right? Yeah, because it's 8 damage total, so he's down to 2. Okay. Then let us use Blade, and we'll throw away a Gamma Blast, because I can't use this because this will be from my hand, right? Yeah, from your hand. He's gonna do a 2 attack, take out Loki. So on the bright side, I beat Loki on rookie mode, so that's something. Okay, when Loki's defeated, advance to a random set aside Loki. So let's see what a random set aside Loki is. So at least I feel good that I beat him on rookie, right? I can hang my hat on that. Oh wait, so this also, when Loki's defeated, remove this card from the game. This is the other thing that was good, that was done. So, he's a 2/2, and cannot take damage while a side scheme is in play. Okay. Let's get our villain back up to 20. Put a 20 counter on him. Oops, jeez. Sorry, I just hit the table. Yo, let's just kind of go for broke on this, right? Oh, so one of these tokens goes off, which is really good. Oh, we can swap Loki though for random Loki, which I think we might do. I hope that we get a decent Loki. Man, that just sounds weird talking that way. All right, let's do that. We're gonna use energy, play photon speed. We're gonna change or photon speed. We're gonna change that. We're gonna use the 1 to remove the 1 from here. This gets rid of the other acceleration token. And we have to reveal the top card from the Infinity Stone deck. I'm sure it'll be something useful. Hey, Mind Stone. Oh, I'm gonna be confused. Swap Loki with a random set aside Loki. So, 3 Lokis. Surely one of these. I'm really hoping for the scheme one, right? Because we're just not gonna flip anytime soon. Hopefully. There it is. Scheme 1. Alright. So it's 20 life. Scheme Loki, so he's not doing the attacks that he normally would, which is great. Oh, we have to remove the force. We're doing off the main scheme. So at least that's kind of back down to normal. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good now. We're not good. I should rephrase that. We're not good. We're in an okay position. We can't ever flip. It's a race to the end, basically. That's what's gonna happen. So 2, 4, 5. Let's see what we got. Ray Rumble, Death Focus, Surprise Attack, Tiger, and Chase him down. Ugh. I do not want any of these cards. That's really bad. Okay. So threat goes up by 1. So that's up. Okay. Now Loki's attacking for 2 plus a boost. Oops, and a refresh blade. Spectrum. Do I just take the damage? Kinda, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna take it. So it's 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. All right. 1 more damage to take that. We might actually have to flip. Oh shoot! I didn't do this. So you are confused. So that's there. That gets thrown away. And discard the top 4 cards of your deck. Place 1 threat on each main scheme, or on the main scheme for each card discarded, or type of card. So we have a resource, upgrade, event, and resource. So it's 3. So 1, 2, 3. So that's 6. Alrighty. And our back card. We didn't do that yet. The Trickster. When revealed, swap Loki with a random set aside Loki. Loki activates against you. Okay. This one. Side scheme Loki. He's swinging for 3. I can't take the hit, so Blade's got a block. 4, 5. Blade gets taken out. And this activates now. This is the last one, the Soul Stone. Now the Infinity Infinity Gauntlet deck is out. We refill it. Okay. This is not looking good. I don't think I can do 20 damage anytime soon. Oops. Jeez, keep hitting the table. Alrighty. So he's scheming for 4. And he needs 6 to move on. And I'm confused. And this would be 6, so I can't even flip over. Okay. Oh man. Let's throw away Chase him down, Death Focus, and use Energy Duplication to get Tigra out there. She will attack for 2 on Loki, bring him down to 18. Oops. Oops. 2, 4, 16, 18. I feel like I just need the scheme to get rid of Confuse. And he's gonna heal and get a face down boost card. And we'll throw away Surprise Attack to get Ready to Rumble out there. And hope we can change form so we can ready our hero. Yeah, this is it. This is pretty much going to be our last stand, I think. 2, 4, 5. Alright, what do we got? Endurance, Martial Prowess, Clobber, Crew Quarters, and a Clobber. Wow, it's pretty terrible. Okay. I'm not going to be able to change. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for us. So this goes up to 7. Oops. Tiger will block this. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. Tiger does not survive after 5. We do this. He heals 3. So he's back up to 20. I don't think he can heal past his main health. Oh, I never changed that from 20. So it's back down to 20. This gets discarded. We take our 1 damage. So we're down to 3. And we get a bad card. Oh, good. Open the Biofrost. When defeated, so it's extra bad card each time. So it's 4 on that. Oops, 4. Okay. My turn. We can possibly make it another round, which is somewhat good. Alright, so what we can do... We're going to play Clobber. We're going to use a Martial Prowess and use this. And we're going to Clobber Loki for 3. One, two, 3. Now what we can do is we can throw away Clobber to play Endurance, and that gives us 3 hit points. Oh my gosh. I can't flip though, that's the problem. So the problem is if I flip, I can thwart for 4, right? So that brings it down to 3? Yeah, 3. But he's doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm at 9 plus a boost card. There's a chance I make it. I guess we have to try. So that's what we'll do. We'll thwart for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bringing that down to 3. I mean, I have to go to the other side. And I need to hope I get like 1 big turn. So let's go to the other side. I'm actually going to throw away crew quarters because I just don't need it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's refresh. And let's hope for the best. So these are my last 4. And I get 2 more cards. And I get a face down card. I'm going to get 3 face down cards. So this will surely go well. We need to basically turn a boost card of like 0. That's what we really need. Alright. So last 2. Let me just make sure that's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Gamma, Pulsar, Surprise, Chase him down, Volstagg. We actually might have enough damage there to win, but we'll see. Alright. Scheme or threat goes up by 1. He is going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This brings it to 10. That's 12. We're done. So I want to just play this out for 1 second. I'm curious if I would have won the next turn. Alright. So that was that. The gauntlet gets 1. Whatever. Alright, first back card. Discard an upgrade or support you control. I would get rid of my 3 hit points. That's what I would do. So that's one of them. The second out of the 3 is basically he gets an extra boost icon. That's fine. And then a crisis icon. Okay. I'm just curious of how this would have worked out. But I lost regardless. So if I flipped over, I would have gone to hold on. Yeah, I probably would have gotten the Gamma Blast. So I would have gotten the Gamma Blast. Done 1 damage to Loki. Then I would have also thrown away chasing down to play surprise attack because we changed forms. Oops. No, I would have done this with a surprise attack after I changed forms. Now I deal 4 damage. That brings him down by 4. I would have played Volstagg, comes in with toughness, which is fine. But throwing away these cards, do Gamma Blast, which is going to be 7. So out of 12, that's 5 he would have been down to. Volstagg would have attacked for 1. And he had tough on, so he wouldn't have taken damage. So bring down to 4. And I would have attacked for 4. And I would have won. But I was off by 1 threat. That kills me. I should have gotten rid of the Enchantress much sooner. That was a big one. I should have gotten rid of that. And honestly, it was just... I got a 2 boost icon card. I really needed a 1. But the odds... I think the average is around 2, so that wouldn't have happened. Oh wait, he can't even take damage while side scheme's in play, so none of this matters. So if side schemes didn't come in play, we would have lost. So it doesn't even matter. That was so bad. So I had enough damage, but it doesn't even matter because there's 3 side schemes in play at that point, and they wouldn't be able to do any damage. So none of that mattered. I got crushed. Absolutely devastated. Man, he is tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's tough. And you know what? So just speaking after 2 quick games of Loki. He's not Ronin tough. Like Ronin, I always felt like was kind of unfair. Like it was just like, how quickly can you beat him? Like I have a strategy Ronin. I could beat him in 3 turns almost every single game, but you have to play the same exact way every single time with aggression and play a certain way and do certain things, and you can win. But it's just like it's formulaic of how you beat him. Loki, at least it felt like I had a chance. I felt like yes, he's very very tough, but the winning strategy was there. I just didn't have it. So I don't mind him as a villain. He might be one of the weaker ones. Like I like the idea. I like the idea of flipping Loki's out. I like the idea of a bunch of step 1 villains and they just kind of like switch in and out. I think that's a really cool idea. Man, just the Infinity Gauntlet deck on Loki is just killer. I mean, because he's essentially a 3/4 attack. I mean, that's nuts. That's insane. This is a 3/3 card because of that, which is, I mean, that's you're playing an expert essentially, even on normal. So I don't know. That was a little weird, and not having a lot of minions in there. I mean, you go through the entire deck. I mean, there's only like 5 minions in this deck, 4 minions. So I don't know. That was kind of weird. But all in all, I kind of like Loki. He's fun. I don't know how often I would pull him out to play against him, but I like the idea. I really do like the idea. I think it's pretty cool. I won on rookie, so that's something at least. But I got crushed on the second one. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the adventures of this and going through this whole thing with me. This box is probably the best. It's right up there with Red Skull, if not better than Red Skull. It's much better than Guardians of the Galaxy box for sure. I'll play Loki in the future down the road at some point, but that was enough of getting crushed by that. And like I said, I'm ready to start changing and playing different decks. So anyway, everyone that's stuck around, hung out, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, all that stuff. Check out everything below and see if there's anything down there that interests you with Instagram and whatnot. Next week, I will be streaming on Tuesday and maybe Wednesday. I haven't decided, but I'll stream Tuesday for sure, and then Saturday, Sunday. I think I'm gonna be starting to do Lord of the Rings and Arkham Horror, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do too many bones next week or if I'm gonna do all LCGs. I haven't really decided yet. Next week's weird with Thanksgiving and whatnot. So anyway, thank you all very much once again, and take care. I will see you all Tuesday.